we're going to do it. And checking on the Twitter, Ben Asker checking in from Bali, watching. So that's good to see. He had a fight the other night. Elena Pirozhkova in the red. Clodgo in the blue. Pirozhkova somewhat recently moved out to Los Angeles. She's training with Valentin Kalika, who also trains Erin Pico. Victoria Anthony out that way too, training with them now.
Yeah, and I think that change is good for her. It refreshed her a little bit, giving her a little juice to keep going. You know, she's been at it for quite a while. You know, like I said, 4 world championships.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all. I mean, actually 6 world championships overall, but 3 medals in the past 4 years. That's what I'm trying to get out.
Take your time, buddy. We got all night. And a shot by Clodgo. Pirozhkova defends. Front head position. Nice job pulling that front head. Clodgo controls the wrist, and they'll put him back up on the feet. 101 down here in the first period at 63 kilograms.
Erin was the runner-up 2 times in the Sunkist Kids International Open and in the Hari Ram.
And you're seeing the snaps there from Pirozhkova. That reminds you of anyone that Valentin Kalika trains?
I don't know anybody that Valentin coaches that has good snaps. And Clodgo, oh!
To the back. She's looking for the fall right now.
Pirozhkova takes her right over, gets 4, and she's working on a pin on the edge. Plenty of time. We're not even quite halfway through the first. I think the only thing that's an issue might be room, as he's taking her over to the edge and has her on her back.
Yeah, she has that left arm trapped, but can Clodgo get out of bounds? That's what she's working on now.
I would be scooting myself out. And I'm sure she's trying to. Easier said than done. Pirozhkova, the veteran, freezing her on her back. 4-0 lead, minute 9 to go now.
So we've got a minute to go, and Pirozhkova, she's just hanging out here, bearing that chin in the shoulder.
That's kind of all I would do.
Yep.
Yeah, you take that chin in the shoulder, try to make it a little uncomfortable. Who knew your chin could be a weapon? Wrestlers.
Clodgo not budging, though.
I mean, she is fighting for her life. You see a nice overhead shot there. Pirozhkova does not have the hips trapped. Clodgo basically has her hips where she needs them to be, but her torso all torqued up onto the mat. And they're going to say out of bounds. So 4-0 on that throw.
Yeah, she must have been on her back for about a minute.
And that is not, that'll take some wind out of you.
Yes, it sure does. And also maybe a little fresh to get back up on the feet. Clodgo comes out. She's got a little motion to her, working on the head.
This is 63 kilos or 138 3/4 pounds.
And that's going to be the end of the first period. It's a 4-0 Pirozhkova. There's her points come from just that one sequence where she held her on her back. John Azevedo, you see there, rubbing out the arms. That's Valentin Kalika waving the towel at her. And we see Clodgo getting some instructions from Mike. Laying it back to the center, gives herself a little smack on the hips. She wants to do this.
All right, here we go.
Seconds down in the second period, nothing going yet. Interesting, like Pirozhkova has the one arm like it's a 2-on-1. Clodgo reached across and got her other arm. Elena stalking forward, shot by Clodgo. Elena defends.
Yeah, she threw bombs with those hips there. Clodgo not having any success when she gets trapped underneath. Gonna have to look to create some angles, get outside. clear these ties here, too. Pirozhkova controlling things with that 2-on-1.
I see a pass of red. First one on Elena. Overhead shot again, and we're just about halfway through the second period, 4-0. Pirozhkova looks for a drag. She gets, she was all the way to the corner, couldn't quite get all the way around and finish, bring Clodgo back to the mat, and we're back to squared up with each other. You see the clock, minute 22 in the background. And another passive red call. Well, that was just the mat official, not confirmed, and I wouldn't think she warranted that. She just hit a nice arm drag and almost scored.
Yeah, also to keep in mind from there, she has a great foot sweep. She actually hit one at Worlds, remember?
Yeah, she hit
off that same deal, drag, and she gets around the back and uses that torque when she has the back foot sweep right to the back.
I believe she did that at the Open. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm thinking of it as Worlds, but I thought she did it at the Open.
It's possible she did both.
Yeah. Under a minute, 48 seconds to go. Elena Pirozhkova in the driver's seat, up 4-0 over Erin Clodgo. Referee wants to see action. And we're down to 30. (18, 17, 16 seconds to go. Elena, nice snap again. Oh, she looks for a slide by. Clodgo grabs her head to defend it, and she will be able to stay square, but we're under 10, and it looks like it's going to be Elena Pirozhkova. And it is. She takes this one. Final score 4-0, so just one scoring sequence. The difference in this match, Pirozhkova almost gets the pin. Instead, she's just going to end up with a 4-0.